Nationals. Out there, Independence Special right there on turn number 4. You got Steve Dibbin on the front row in the 69. The 42 is Tim Shields. Row number 2, the 9 of Don Marsh. 7-11 of Nick Newton. Row number 3, it's the 26 of Donnie Brown. The 2 of Dave Powell. Row number 4, 3 of Marshall Jewett. The 60 is James Glacken. Now back, row number 5. The 15 of Nick Drew. As they come down the front straightaway, race fans, give them a big Lakeside Speedway salute. The 4th of July Grand Nationals coming at us. Give them a big Lakeside wave. They come down the front straightaway. They'll head off into turn 1. The Lakeside Speedway pace truck to the infield. Steve Dibbin, the 69. Tim Shields, the 42. Side by side off of turn 4. Green waves. Dibbin on the inside, the 69. Here comes Shields on the high side. Shields takes the lead down the back straightaway. Shields out front. Nick Newton moves the 7-11 into second. Down the back straightaway they go. 1 lap in the books. It's Shields out front, the 7-11. Nick Newton runs in that second spot. Donnie Brown, the 26, holds down third as the field starts to spread out. Good battle for third on the speedway. The 69 of Steve Dibbin, the 26 of Donnie Brown, and right behind them, the 9 of Don Mars. As Shields continues to lead, he'll bring him off at turn number 2. Nick Newton sits in the second spot, the 7-11. Then it's the 26 of Brown, the 69 of Dibbin, your top 4. Oh, Brown, little contact with the wall over in turn 1. He'll keep things right and we'll stay green on the speedway. Coming up on the halfway point, Tim Shields brings him down the front straightaway. Shields, your point leader, out front. Nick Newton, the 7-11, sits in that second spot. The 26 of Donnie Brown, third. Steve Dibbin, the 69, fourth. Newton staying right with your leader. Shields not driving away from him. Newton, your feature winner last week. Starting to close the gap on him and Shields as we come down to lap number 7. Newton piloting the Rusinger Motorsports, number 7-11. Look out. Hold on, Don Mars. Mars and the Mars Tree Service number 9 into the infield through the mud puddle. And Dave Powell pulls the 2 into the infield. And the battle up front starts to tighten up. Nick Newton starting to diamond turns 1 and 2, and he has closed the gap on him and Tim Shields right on the rear bumper. Newton to the inside, looking for a way to get around the 42. Lap number 10, side by side as they go into turn 1. Newton dives to the inside, Shields to the high side. Shields with the momentum will hold on to the lead as they go off at 2 into turn 3. They'll get the white flag as Newton dives to the inside one more time. Newton working that low line. The Rusinger Motorsports 7-11 sees the white flag. Let's see if he can double up. or if Shields returns to victory lane. We go into turn 2 for the final time. Newton goes low. Shields goes high. Side by side into turn 3. Newton to the inside. He'll drive her in deep as we go off of turn 4. He'll slide up in front of Shields. Down off of turn 4 at the line. Tim Shields picks up the win. How about it, race fans? What a race. First feature in the books. Tim Shields holds off Nick Newton, last week's feature winner. There he is out of the car, race fans. Tim Shields driving the 42T. Reed Brothers Racing photos down there in the McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle.
I don't normally pay.
So there he is, race fans. One more time, big round of applause for Tim Shields. Number, favorite color, favorite car, favorite driver. Let's give him a big Lakeside Speedway 4th of July send-off as they come down the front straightaway.
Do our wave lap and then you'll come around.
There we go, race fans down the front straightaway. Give a big Lakeside Speedway send-off. As they head down the front straightaway, final time, we'll see the USRA Stock Cars tonight. And they head off into the terrace. Let's give them a big Lakeside Speedway salute up in the terrace area. They can see you up there. Give them a big wave as that field makes their way by. The green off at turn 4. Here we go. And once again, Tavis down to the inside. Tavis out front. The T2 of Fogarty. Here comes the 05 of Brett Heater. Heater making a move. He'll dive to the inside as we come around for lap 1. Side by side at the line. The 05 and the 0T. Brett Heater, the 05, leads at the start-finish line. Now he'll go to the low side. Bobby Tavis, the 0T, back to the high side as they go down the back straightaway. Good battle for third. The 37 of Justin Seifert, the 29 of Nate Barnes. Barnes has got it as they go into turn 3. Side by side again, Heater on the inside. Tavis on the high side. Now Nate Barnes up to battle with your leaders as they go down the back straightaway. And now the 417 of Kevin Anderson starting to work his way through the field. Anderson to the inside of Justin Seifert, just outside of the top 5, working that low line. Nate Barnes battling with Bobby Tavis for second. Barnes on the blow line. And they go side by side into turn 1. Heater out front. Barnes and Tavis having a good battle for that second spot. Barnes, the 29, stuck right to the bottom, and he'll take that second spot. Oh, the 40 of Blake Peeler. He rides the wall through turn 3 and 4. He'll come down off the wall. Will stay green. Oh, Foster in the 55. A lot of smoke. Looks like the 55 is about to have motor problems, and I think it's done. Foster slows on the high side. As Heater will lead him down the back straightaway just past the halfway point. As Foster pulls the 55 to the infield. Kevin Anderson's run kind of slowed at the 6th spot. As the field starts to spread out front, Heater the 05. Heater out front in the 05, then the 29 of Barnes. And now Anderson on the move. He'll get to the inside of the 97 of Elder for 5th. Past feature winner here. Looking to crack the top 5 as they go into turn 1. Ten laps down, 5 to go. And the field starting to spread out nose to tail. The 5 of Heater with a sizable lead over the 29 of Barnes. Barnes doing a good job sitting in second, the 29. The 0 of Tavis holds down third. Elder in the 97 runs in your 4th spot as we've got 4 to go. Bobby Tavis on the high side, battling with Jeff Elder for 3rd. Elder starting to move his way through the field. Tavis, look out, problems in turn number 2. The 5 of Steve Herrick over there with the 04 of Chad Walker. Those two were racing for position. And looks like they both have come to a stop over there in turn number 2. And green flag waves. We've got a 3-lap shootout coming at us. Heater out front. It bunches the field up for a green-white checkered. Barnes holds on to second, but here comes Bobby Tavis. Tavis to the inside, Elder to the high side. They'll go 3 wide into turn 3. And now Jim Powell joining the battle. Here comes the 20. We get the 2 to go sign this time by. Heater out front. And an angry mob behind him. Elder, the 97, will pull into second. Here comes Jim Powell. He'll move into third. Nate Barnes battling with Powell for that 3rd spot as the white flag waves for Heater off of turn 4. Oh, Tom Fogarty into the wall. He'll lose a spot to Anderson, maybe. Looks like Nate Barnes might be having a problem at 29. Kevin Anderson got into him as your leader comes off at turn 4. Checkers wave. And it'll be the 05 of Brett Heater. So the 05 of Brett Heater picks up the win. The 97 of Jeff Elder comes home second. Jim Powell will get third in the 20. And the 29 of Nate Barnes fourth. The T2 Tom Fogarty, your top 5. And once again, Brett Heater, your feature winner tonight in the USRA Stock Car A Main. He stands down there in the McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle. He'll get the trophy courtesy of Victory Trophies. And Brett down there, the happy young man. Got the youngster down here on the front straightaway. And he'll get the trophy from Victory Trophies. And we do a little celebration down there in the McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle with Brett Heater. And Brett trying to hand that off to somebody in the crowd. We're going to extra length to get that through the crowd. Once again, as Brett heads off back to the pit area, big round of applause for Brett Heater, your USRA Stock Car feature winner tonight. Number 4, your USRA B-Modified A-Main lineup. Pick your favorite number, favorite color, favorite car, favorite driver. Give them a big Lakeside Speedway salute here on the 4th of July as they come down Lakeside Speedway's front straightaway. Give them a big 4th of July wave as they come down. Flash your phones if you got them. Show them you're up here. It's feature time for the B-Mods. They head down into turn number 1. On the high up in the terrace area, give them a big Lakeside Speedway salute. They can see you up on the terrace. Give them a big wave. Turn number 4, side by side. Terry Wannon looks them over. Green skyward, we're underway. Luke Neiman will haul him down to turn 1. He'll take the low side. Ed Knoll, the 15 on the high side. And here comes Clancy. 3-car battle down the back straightaway as they go into turn 3. Knoll, Luke Neiman, side by side, right behind him, Chad Clancy. And here comes Claxton, the 42, as we come around for lap 1. Look out. DJ DeMont going around in turn 1. Let's see if we stay green. Not going to happen. Caution on the speedway. Knoll takes him down to turn 1. Here comes Luke Neiman. Neiman up to battle with your leader on the inside. Claxton with a good run off of 2. He'll move to the inside of Chad Clancy for 3rd. And we come around lap number 2 in the books, and out front the 15 of Ed Knoll. Good run early on for the 57 of Tim Powell. Powell up in the top 5, just outside of the top 5. He's battling with Shad Turner, the 28 of Andy Bryant. Ed Knoll brings him down the front straightaway at the 222 of Dustin Christ off the speedway. Now Claxton, the 42, up to battle with Neiman for 2nd. Side by side, those two go into turn number 3. And now Claxton moves into 2nd as we come around for lap number 4. Ed Knoll continuing to show him the way in the 15. Look out, problems in turn 2.
Yellow, middle of turn 2.
That's Mandy Chick, stopped over there in turn number 2. 89 of Justin Custer with her as well. Third time, off at turn 4, green waves. Into one they go. Claxton looks to the inside. And Claxton right there with Knoll as he goes into turn 3. Claxton looking to lead lap number 5. Here we go, off at turn 4. And Knoll with the momentum holds on to the lead. Knoll out front. Here comes Andy Bryant now. Bryant cracks the top 5. He gets around the 21 of Clancy. Right behind the 181 of Luke Neiman. As Knoll brings him down to lap number 6. We got action all throughout the field. Some of the best B-Mod action in the area right here at Lakeside Speedway. Ed Knoll showing them the way. Claxton working that low line in the 42. Luke Neiman, high side to 181. They'll battle for second as Knoll out front now. Sizable lead. Good battle back there from second through 5th. Claxton and Luke Neiman battling for that second spot. Knoll puts it in the books halfway. 7 down. Just past halfway here in the USRA B-Mod A main. And now Brad Smith starting to march. Smith pulls alongside Andy Bryant for that 4th position. Brad Smith, the 99, pulls alongside Andy Bryant, the 28. Those two battling for the position. Bryant currently sits 4th. Smith right behind him is 10 laps in the books. Ed Knoll throws another one on the pile as he heads down the back straightaway. Oh, look out, the 3K crossed up right in front of your leader, Scott Henney. Not sure what happened with him off of 2. He'll gather the 3K up. We'll stay green on the speedway. As your leaders go around the lap, traffic is Scott Henney. Your leaders getting around the 3K of Scott Henney. Claxton had a hard time getting around him as Henney not sure what line he was going to run. Ed Knoll right up against the walls. We come around for lap 13. We've got 2 to go this time by. The 181 of Luke Neiman sits second. Good run for him here. Brad Smith up to battle Claxton for 3rd. Smith will pass Claxton as Scott Henney pulls the 3K into the infield. And a white flag waves for Ed Knoll one more time for the 15. He'll go into turn 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. And your leader comes off at turn number 4. Checkers wave. Ed Knoll picks up the win. So Ed Knoll will stop in the McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle.
42-21.
Noel picks up tonight's USRA B-Mod A main. Luke Neiman, the 181, will come home second. The 99 of Brad Smith will pick up third. Good run for Gene Claxton in the 42. He'll come home in the 4 spot. Chad Clancy in the 21. We'll round out your top 5. Don't forget next Friday, there he is, out of the car, race fans, Ed Knoll. Your feature winner here tonight in the USRA B-Modified A main. Next weekend, the theme here at Lakeside Speedway, Hawaiian Night. We're going to get some drivers down here on the front straightaway as Nicole's helping us out with that one. But right now, it's time for Ed to celebrate as he picks up the trophy from Victory Trophies. It stands in the McCarthy Auto Group winner's circle. Getting his picture taken by Reed Brothers Racing Photos. Ronnie Reed down there. And wow, Ed Knowles standing down there getting the victory photos on the 4th of July weekend. Let's give him a big Lakeside salute. Get your phones out, wave your phones at him. Give him a big wave, whatever you got to do, stomp your feet, yell. It's showtime. The Modifieds coming at us. Down the front straightaway, give them a big wave. They can see you down in their cars. We'll hit down into turn 1. Give them a big wave as they make their way into turn 1.
Favorite numbers out there.
And they head up into the terrace area. Give them a big Lakeside salute as they make their way through turns 1 and 2. And here we go, off of 4, green skyward. We're underway. Setzer into 1. Here comes Binniger on the inside. Davis right on the rear bumper of Setzer. Setzer will take the lead as they go down the back straightaway. But Binniger right there with him as well as Kerry Davis. 3 wide into turn 3. Davis splits the 2 as they go into turn 4. And Binniger battles back with Davis. Davis goes to the high side. Binniger goes to the low side. Davis with the momentum will take the lead off of turn 2. Put the 3B back into the 2nd spot. The 51 of Setzer 3rd. And the 1K of Carrick up into the 4th spot. Davis leads lap number 2. Binniger right there with him in the 3B. Now Binniger moves up to the high side. Down the back straightaway they go. Davis a little lead now on the 3B. Then a little distance back to the 51 of Setzer. Right behind Setzer, Carrick. As the field starts to go nose to tail. Coming around for lap number 4, Davis, your leader out front. Tim Setzer. Tim Carrick battling for 3rd. Carrick had gotten around Setzer in the 51 for a minute. Setzer went back around him on the high side. Now Carrick to the inside one more time, battling for 3rd. And Setzer will slide back to the 4th spot, move the 1K up into 3rd as Davis out by about a half a straightaway in front of Nick Binniger, the 3B. And then you go back to the 1K of Tim Carrick. Battling the speedway for 4th, the 59 of Jarrett Steens. And the 51 of Setzer. Steens to the inside. He'll look for 4th. As we work lap 7, Davis on the high side, Bittinger on the low side. Bittinger ever so close, gaining ground on Davis. Coming off at 2, Bittinger finds something coming off the low side. We'll have to watch that as we progress through the feature. Right now, Davis leads here on lap number 8. Bittinger's taking a dime in the corner over there in turns 1 and 2. He'll come off, go in high in 1, come off low in 2. He seems to have found something down there, but he's closed the distance between him and Davis now. Bittinger has closed the gap. As Davis continues to run the high line, there goes Bittinger. He'll dive low. Davis a little lower that time. We'll come up on the halfway point this time by 2-car breakaway. Then you go back to Jim Carrick, the 1K. He sits in 3rd. As now Bittinger to the inside of Davis off of turn 4. Bittinger shows him he's down there. Let's see what happens. They go into 1. And we've got lap traffic coming up in front of your leaders. Danny Barker, the first one of the 96. Barker running that low line. Bittinger low through 3 and 4. He'll go in high in turn 1, and he'll dive back to the bottom. Let's see if Barker disrupts that line as they go into turn 1. And Bittinger not going that way this time. I think he kind of anticipated Barker being there. Barker right in front of your leaders. They come around for lap number 12. And now Bittinger using lap traffic to his advantage. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway, the 21 of Larry Clausen going around. Terry Watland will look him over. Green skyward. And Carrick with a good jump. Last week's feature winner. Right up there behind your leader. Bittinger takes the low side. Carrick will do the inside. Off of turn 4, Davis will drive away down into turn 3. And now Bittinger back to the inside. Carrick right behind him. And here comes Shaftman now. Mark Shaftman up into the 4th spot. And now Bittinger using his high-low line off of turns 1 and 2. And now he'll dive to the bottom of turns 3. Bittinger finding something down there in turns 3 and 4. He'll pull alongside your leader. Davis will lead the lap, but Bittinger right there with him. Bittinger, your new leader on lap 14. 6 laps to go. Bittinger battling with Davis. Davis with the momentum on the high side. He'll pull back ahead. Off of turn 4. Here we go. Side by side at the line. Davis leads lap 15. 5 laps to go. And now Bittinger back to the high-low line. He'll pull right up on the rear bumper. They go into turn 3. Davis goes high. Bittinger goes low. And they'll come off of turn 4. Bittinger with a run off of 4 at the line. No. Side by side they go.
Who'd you give that to?
And here they go. We'll come to lap 17. Bittinger likes something low down there in turns 3 and 4. And a good run for the 3B off of turn 4. He'll lead lap 17. 3 to go. Lap traffic will be in front of your leaders. And Davis with the momentum on the high side. He'll retake the lead as they go down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Bittinger dives to the inside. Davis goes to the middle of the speedway this time. They'll come off. Bittinger by a nose at the line. Here comes lap traffic. We talked about it a lap ago. Now they're on it. Davis on the high side. Bittinger right in the middle. Jeff Smith in the bottom. Here we go. And Davis moves down. He'll take Bittinger's line away. Now we've got lap traffic holding him up. And off at turn number 4. White flag will wave. White flag waves. Bittinger. Just Davis out front by a nose. They go down the back straightaway. Danny Parker in front of your leaders. Davis to the middle of the speedway. Here comes Bittinger to the inside. Contact, and Bittinger goes around. Checkered flag. Kerry Davis picks up the win. And tough break for Nick Bittinger. Bittinger sits down there in the inside of turn 4. Race fans, what a show. Kerry Davis returns to the McCarthy Auto Group winner circle. Nick Bittinger made a race out of it. And down in turn 3 and 4, Bittinger, well, goes around. Race fans, your winner tonight in the USRA Modified A Main, Kerry Davis picks up the win. I'd like to thank Victory Trophies for helping us out each and every week with the trophies for all our feature winners. And there he is, race fans. Happy game, happy crew standing down there. And a happy victory celebration right down there in McCarthy's Auto Group winner circle. Kerry Davis, your feature winner tonight. Big round of applause, race fans, for Kerry Davis. He picks up the win. Tim Carrick will come home second. Jared Steens will come home third. 34, Mark Schaffman, fourth. And that'll wrap up tonight's festivities.